Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry, the light is in here. I don't know if that's better. Adam here. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Been working a lot lately, so I haven't done any videos. I haven't had a lot of time to dedicate to the hobby. No complaints. So I've got a 10 here, and it's going to be a fresh 10 opening. I've got probably 100 jars, not open, but 100 jars of bulk I could have chosen without cracking a 10, but I decided I wanted to make a fresh 10 video, something that I don't ever hardly do. I went through the other night and I've got a small wooden cabinet. You guys, it was probably on one of my previous videos, but you guys have probably seen it. It's nothing special. As a matter of fact, I think my mom got it for me at a yard sale for a few dollars. But it's a little wooden cabinet, and it's got like three drawers in it, I guess. And that's where I keep all my tins. And so I decided tonight I was gonna pull a 10 out of there. And I looked at a few different Virginias I've not tried, and I thought, well, I'll go with one of those. That's my standby, right? A little Bitburger. Love the 16-ounce can, by the way. That's about the perfect size. Well, it's not exactly 16 ounces. It's 500 milliliters, which is whatever. 16 and 9/10 of a fluid ounce, whatever. Bitburger, love it. So a lot of you have commented on the Bitburger, by the way. It seems to be a hot and cold topic. Some folks like it, some folks don't. I love it. So tonight's 10 is the famous Dan Tobacco Blue Note, which it comes in a really deep 10. That's a lot deeper than your standard 50 gram. But I mean, I guess it's a loose, like a ready rub deal. Let me see if I can get a tool or something to pop this with. Before I bend the tip of that knife, I'm gonna find something legit here. Hang on just a second. A coin works ideal. Unfortunately, in America, we all use credit cards and not cash. I said we all. I know somebody's gonna comment and say, "Oh, I still use cash." I don't. I use it. I don't use any cash. Matter of fact, it's rare that I just happen to have a $20 bill on me right now. If my wife knew I had it, she'd take it. So let's pop this bad boy open. Come on now. Here we go. There it is, the Rush. You think you got it popped, and then easy as pie. So this is weird. So, ooh, boy, that smells good. Wow, this is like a, this almost smells like a Peterson Christmas blend. Okay, so it's a deep 10, but it's not full all the way. Normally when you get one of these, it's almost flush with the top, or at least my experience there is. Okay, so your standard stuff here, Man, this stuff smells serious. I didn't realize it was going to be this aromatic. That's nice. So it's got a little doohickey in here that I guess I'll probably need to keep that. Not terribly moist, very loose, shag cut. And I don't know a lot about this blend, but I'm about to. So I'm going to put you on pause for a second. Alright, so here we are back. I just loaded up the old Boswell shot shell. I haven't smoked this one in a long time. I bought this pipe in 2010, and it seems like only yesterday. So many things have happened since then. Let's light this baby up. So for you aromatic lovers, such as myself, I'm a admitted aromatic lover. This is a really rich smelling, very fruity, very much of a berry type flavor. I'm not going to say overwhelming. That sounds like it has a negative connotation, but it smells like I don't know, blueberry muffins or something like that. It's really, really serious. My favorite tamper these days is a like a number 8 deck screw or whatever this is. Number 8, yeah. So yeah, it's not terribly moist in the tin. So I decided just to fill it up and give it a go. You know, Dan, tobaccos are kind of expensive. They're on the kind of the boutique side of things. And you just think, you know, when you fire one of these up, you just think, well, I can taste the quality in that. I can taste it. That's quality you're tasting right there. I like to think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So I bought this Dan tobacco, but I keep calling it Dan. It's Blue Note. That's what the blend is. I'm really bad about buying a bunch of Virginia blends and just socking them away, you know. And I kind of get into a rut like that. So I said, you know, I want some kind of I want a tinned aromatic that I can put back as kind of a rainy day blend, because I don't generally pop a fresh tin. I've got a lot of open jars. People have sent me samples, and I've kind of been cleaning those out. So if you've sent me your address in the recent, you know, or in the past, you know, like 6 months or so, I've still got it. And as I clean out my cellar and get, you know, things that people have sent me that I maybe didn't care for, or that I just want to pass on, I'll still send them out. So don't watch the mailbox. It may be a while, but I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep sending this stuff out because, you know, my wife's only rule is you can't smoke it if you don't enjoy it, because this stuff's bad for you. There's an accepted risk here, and I accept that risk. I mean, the occasional enjoyment of tobacco, I think you're fine, but, you know, if you're going to do it, enjoy it. So that's kind of our mantra around here. A lot of folks have questions about relights, and they want to know, well, why do you light your tobacco so much? And you know, there's really no good answer. Part of it is because I'm talking, I'm not concentrating. If I was concentrating, I might be able to keep this lit. Part of it is because it's a fresh tin. There is some moisture in there, and you know, unless your tobacco is really dry, I should have set some of this out, but I didn't want to wait. I should have set some of this aside and just let it dry out a little bit, but I just really didn't want to. I wanted to jump right in. But the Blue Note is awesome so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to pause this and see if I can get this pipe lit and smoking good, and we'll talk some more. Oh my gosh, I'm at 9 minutes. I'm sorry. I think I've got it burning a little bit better now. So yeah, folks ask me about relights. I really don't have a good answer. I mean, you know, some tobaccos burn easy, some don't. It's you know, it's part of that, the art of pipe smoking is to keep your pipe lit, but don't smoke it too fast, because if you do, your pipe will get too hot and you have to kind of set it down, or your tobacco will start burning too harshly and it won't produce the good taste and all that. I think I've got it rolling now. And always remember, guys, tamp before you light. You really got to make sure you got it good and tamped down. But yeah, so I popped the fresh tin of Blue Note for those of you just tuning in, and so far it's really awesome. I'm glad I tried it. I bought those mainly to seller, but it's nice to know that I do have a good, what I feel like is a quality aromatic. I don't know what makes an aromatic a quality aromatic, but it does taste a little bit, the taste is a little deeper than some of the cheap blends that I'm not really going to name, because I like some of the cheap blends as well. But sometimes you light a tobacco and the flavor is very thin, and you can tell right away that it's just kind of cheap tobacco that's been sprayed with some kind of casing. But the berry doesn't seem to be as pungent as it does from the tin when it's coming out of this pipe smoke, or the flavor. See if it has a description on here. Made in Germany. Not really. A fresh and gentle blend for most satisfying pipeful of happiness. I don't know if they say that on all the Dan Tobacco tins or not. So I don't want this video to go over 12 minutes. Dan Tobacco Blue Note. If you like aromatics, give it a try. If you don't, give it a try. You may find that you do like it. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good evening.